Hi friends, welcome back. From now onwards, the real game starts. Uh, I'm going to explain about important things here. And in this video, we will be creating a workspace or notebook, which we use to run in Azure Databricks. Okay. For that, so as you can see, this is my Azure Databricks. We'll search in Google how to connect Azure Data Lake to Databricks. Okay. Now, if you see this link, connect to Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2 blob storage. Let's open this link. So this is the official documentation where they have explained very nicely about how to connect Azure Databricks to the Azure Data Lake storage. So there are multiple methods, multiple authentication methods. In fact, one is OAuth 2.0 with Microsoft Entra ID service principal, or using SAS shared access token, or with account keys. So we can use any of these three authentication methods. We have already decided to use service principal, which we already have created in my previous videos, which you already have seen. Now, if we come down, uh, this is the interesting part. Uh, this code, actually, this code is you can use spark.conf.set in notebooks as shown in the following example. So this is the code used to connect Azure Databricks and Azure Data Lake storage. Okay, we'll copy this and we'll go to Azure Databricks. Here you will see workspace. Okay, go to workspace, and this is my workspace. This is my workspace, and click on create a notebook, a new notebook. Okay, and paste that code which you just copied from the official documentation. Okay, now we'll work on this code. uh, it's going to be very easy. There is nothing much to think of. Okay, the first line, the service credential, which gets the secrets from keyword by the secret scope which we have created. So what is our secret scope which we have created is Databricks 1. Okay, I'll put that here. Okay, service credential key. Let's go to keyword and then secrets. Let's go to secrets here, and then what we need here is service credential key. So the service credential key is this one, KV app secret. Okay, KV app secret. KV app secret, and then storage account. What is the storage account name? Storage account name is ADP Databricks. Sorry, Data Lake Storage. ADP Data Lake Storage. Let's copy this. ADP Data Lake Storage. Paste it here. It is also here. Let's paste it and replace all storage accounts with the actual storage account name. Okay. Now the next thing is, if we come to this line, application ID. Application ID. What is the application ID? Remember, we have stored the application ID in Key Vault with the name KV app ID. Okay, this is what we want to get. So for that, we can directly paste that application ID here by just copying from here. But since since app ID, tenant ID are also the confidential data, uh, let's bring them from Key Vault. Okay, so application ID. So it should be KV app ID. Okay, for that we will have to bring it from the Key Vault. How to bring it? I'll show you how to bring it. Let's bring tenant ID and tenant ID and KV app ID both from the KV. Okay, let's give it as tenant ID and this one app ID. Okay, scope is Databricks 1 itself. Key is KV app ID. Sorry, KV tenant ID. KV tenant ID and this one is KV app ID. App ID KV app ID. KV app ID. Okay. Now, wherever you have application ID, let's replace it with app ID. Okay. And directory ID and tenant ID, both are same. Okay. So that's why let's replace tenant ID by directory ID. You cannot just use like that because it has quotes. Okay, that's why I have to use quotations here. Okay, so this piece of code will connect Databricks to uh, Azure Data Lake Storage. Okay, now this is my notebook which is going to execute on the cluster which we have created. Let's give this a name. ADP. Let's give some name to this notebook. ADP notebook. Okay, and let's link this notebook to the cluster which we have created. The cluster is ADP cluster. Okay, so now this notebook is linked to ADP cluster. The compute is getting started. As you can see, this I had kept the compute off to save some cost. Now it is getting started. Let's wait for some time. Okay, the cluster is up and running. As you can see, this green dot here. Uh, Click on this cluster. Yeah, it is up and running. And if you go to workspace and notebook, which we just created, yeah. So this is the notebook which we created, and it is already attached to the ADP cluster. Okay. Now, if I click on run, it should connect this Azure Databricks instance to Azure Data Lake Storage. Okay, there are some errors. Let's fix them. Secret does not exist with scope Databricks. Databricks. I think it should be BRICKS. Let's rerun this. KV tenant ID. BRICKS. It should be CKS. Okay. As you can see, this check mark, this code has executed successfully. That means it has successfully connected with data lake storage, which we have here. So this is the data lake storage. My Azure Databricks instance has successfully connected with Azure Data Lake Storage. My next step should be uh, to continue with this notebook. Uh, Remember, we have uploaded a .csv file with some duplicate data. My next step is to remove that duplicate lines. I have written some simple Python code for that. So I have to add a next step here. For that, you will have to press Control Shift P. Okay, add cell below. Okay, like this, you can add a new cell here. And Azure Databricks is so powerful that if you start entering some code here, whether it's Python or whether it's SQL or any code, when you start adding the code here, it will detect that code automatically, and it it will change here by 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 detecting whether it is Python code or whether it is SQL or something else. It is that much of powerful. Uh, Now I already have some code written. I'll just copy paste here, and then I'll explain you what that code does. Okay. So this piece of code uh, loads the .csv file from the data lake storage, and then transforms that data. Transformation means removing the duplicates, and then after transformation, cleaned data will be put back in the Azure data lake storage. Okay. uh, so it starts from here. Df means data frame. This line of code loads the .csv file from data lake storage to df instance. Okay, this is an object. For this, spark.read.option header true means, let's go to that file which we have in fruits. So this is the header, fruits sales. Okay, what I want is the header should also be uh, a part of the results. Now I mean, that also we want to load here. Okay, for that you have to use header true .csv abfss. What is abfss? Abfss is Azure Blob file system. Okay, And here the container name should be added, and storage account name. What is our storage account name? Our storage account name is ADP data lake storage. Okay. .dfs, .core, .windows.net, and then fruits folder. Where is it? Under fruits folder, the file fruits.csv. Okay, this is how you have to use here to load the contents of this file to df object. Okay, now once the loading happens to this object, I'm converting this df object to pandas object. Okay, next one is I'm removing the duplicates from that data. For that, I am using this code clean df equal to pddf object dot drop duplicates, and then display it, and then convert it back to uh, df spark df. Okay, spark dot create data frame clean df back to spark df, and this line, this piece of line, what it does is it puts back the cleaned, I mean the uh, duplicates removed data back to the Azure Data Lake storage. Okay. Now here is the important thing. Here I'm removing header from that data, because I don't want that header to be part of the cleaned, I mean duplicates removed data. Okay, that's why I've chosen header false. And again, I'm using ABAFSS container name sales, storage account name. Storage account name is ADP data lake storage .dfs.core.windows.net/fruits folder, inside which I want to create one more folder now called cleaned fruits. Cleaned fruits. Okay, once the processing completes, it's going to create one more folder there, and then it will dump that data there. Okay, now let's run this. As you can see, Spark jobs are running. Okay, so as you can see, this tick mark, this executed successfully. This is the first one, display df. Okay, so this is the raw data. They, as you can see, there are duplicates here, mango and apple. Okay, so this is the same data which is present in the .csv file. This is raw data. So after processing, duplicates are removed here, and then again I'm displaying that the resultant data. So duplicates are removed here in this table. There are only unique items here, and then I'm putting that cleaner data back to the data lake storage. Now, if I go to data lake storage and refresh this, as you can see, a new folder is created here, cleaned fruits. If I go inside here, you will see multiple files here. All these files are created as part of the data processing and dumping that results here. Now we are interested in this file, which starts with part. Click on this. Go to edit part. As you can see, duplicates are removed and only unique data are put in this file. So this is the resultant data after the transformation of the raw data, and then we have put that transformed data back into the data lake storage. Okay, that looks good.